What if your family's inheritance depended on solving riddles, each one revealing a horrifying secret about someone you love? In the inheritance puzzle, the only way to claim the fortune is to face the darkest truths. The reading of the will was supposed to be a formality. The family gathered in the old manor's parlor, expecting the usual, a division of assets, a few sentimental bequests, and maybe a surprise or two. But when the lawyer opened the envelope, he found no will, just a single sheet of paper with a riddle written in grandfather's spidery hand. To claim what's left, you must play my game. Solve each riddle, reveal each name. The truth is buried, the past is near, the one who endures will be the heir. The room erupted in confusion. Grandfather had always been eccentric, but this was something else. The lawyer explained, a series of riddles had been left, each leading to a secret hidden somewhere in the house. Only the family member who solved them all, and faced the truths they revealed, would inherit the estate. The first riddle was read aloud. In the room where secrets sleep, find the box that makes you weep. Inside, a memory locked away, a sin committed on a summer's day. The family exchanged nervous glances. No one wanted to be the first to search, but greed and curiosity won out. The game had begun. It was Anna, the youngest granddaughter, who found the box. Hidden beneath a loose floorboard in the guest room, it was small and heavy, locked with a simple key. The key was taped to the underside of the bed. Inside, Anna found a faded photograph and a blood-stained handkerchief. The photo showed her uncle, Peter, as a teenager, standing over a lifeless dog. The room fell silent as the lawyer read the note inside. Peter, you killed the neighbor's dog and let Anna take the blame. Confess, or forfeit your claim. Peter's face turned ashen. He stammered an apology, admitting he'd been jealous of Anna's closeness with their grandfather. Anna felt sick, remembering the punishment she'd endured for a crime she hadn't committed. The lawyer announced the next riddle, where the fire burned but did not spread, look for the truth that's long been dead. A secret kept behind the grate, a lie that sealed another's fate. The family realized the game was far from over. Each riddle would force them to confront a hidden sin, and only the strongest would make it to the end. The second riddle led the family to the library's old fireplace. Anna's cousin, Mark, pried open the grate and found a scorched envelope. Inside was a charred letter and a melted locket. The letter was from Mark's mother, confessing to setting a fire to destroy evidence of her affair with a family friend. The fire had nearly killed a servant, who was blamed and dismissed. Mark's mother broke down, sobbing as she admitted the truth. The family was horrified, but the lawyer pressed on. The next riddle awaits, he said, his voice grim. In the study where deals were made, find the ledger, debts unpaid. A fortune lost, a life destroyed, a secret that cannot be avoided. The family's nerves were fraying. Each secret was worse than the last, and the manor's walls seemed to close in with every revelation. The study was grandfather's domain, filled with dusty books and locked cabinets. Anna's brother, James, found the ledger hidden behind a row of encyclopedias. The entries detailed a series of illegal loans and gambling debts. One name stood out, Uncle Henry, who had borrowed money from grandfather and never repaid it. When Henry couldn't pay, he'd framed a business partner, ruining the man's life. Henry tried to defend himself, but the evidence was clear. The lawyer read the next riddle. In the garden where roses grow, dig where the shadows fall low. A treasure buried, a promise broken, a vow that never should have been spoken. The family was unraveling. Old alliances crumbled, and accusations flew. Anna wondered how many more secrets the house could hold. The family gathered in the garden, shovels in hand. Anna's aunt, Lillian, dug beneath the oldest rose bush and unearthed a small tin box. Inside was a wedding ring and a torn letter. The letter revealed that Lillian had been engaged to another man before marrying into the family. She'd broken off the engagement after grandfather threatened her lover, who later disappeared under mysterious circumstances. Lillian confessed, her voice shaking. "I was afraid. I did what I had to do." The family was stunned. The lawyer read the next riddle. In the attic where memories fade, find the trunk where secrets are laid. A child's toy, a mother's cry, a truth that's hidden in a lullaby. Anna felt a growing sense of dread. The riddles were tearing the family apart, but she couldn't stop now. The attic was dark and musty, filled with forgotten relics. Anna found the trunk, its lid creaking open to reveal a battered teddy bear and a music box. Inside the bear was a cassette tape. The family gathered around as the lawyer played it. The tape was a recording of Anna's mother, singing a lullaby to a baby. But the song was interrupted by sobs and a whispered confession, "I'm sorry. I couldn't keep you safe." The truth came out. Anna's older sister, thought to have died of illness as a baby, had actually been the victim of neglect. Anna's mother broke down, admitting she'd been overwhelmed and afraid to ask for help. The family was shattered by the revelation. The lawyer read the next riddle. In the cellar where wine is stored, look for the bottle with a broken cord. A toast made in anger, a glass that shattered, a night when everything that mattered was scattered. Anna realized the riddles were not just about the past, they were about survival. The cellar was cold and damp, lined with dusty bottles. Anna's cousin, Rachel, found the broken bottle tucked behind a crate. Inside was a note describing a drunken argument between Rachel's parents. In a fit of rage, Rachel's father had struck her mother, causing a miscarriage. The family had covered it up, blaming illness. Rachel's father confessed, his voice hollow. The family was in shock, but the lawyer pressed on. In the kitchen where meals were made, find the knife that never stayed. A cut that healed, a scar that shows, a secret only the cook knows. Anna's hands shook as she realized the next secret was hers. Anna remembered the scar on her arm, a childhood accident she'd never explained. She found the knife hidden in the back of a drawer, wrapped in a stained towel. The note inside revealed the truth. Anna had been bullied by her cousin Mark, who had threatened her with the knife. She'd lied to protect him, taking the blame for her own injury. Mark confessed, tears streaming down his face. "I was jealous. I'm sorry." Anna forgave him, but the pain lingered. The lawyer read the final riddle. In the room where the sun sets slow, find the mirror that watched you grow. Face yourself, and you will see, the air is the one who can let it be. The family realized the last test was not about secrets, but about acceptance. Anna entered the west-facing room, sunlight streaming through the window. The mirror reflected her tired face, eyes red from crying. She saw her family behind her, broken, but honest at last. The lawyer joined her, holding the final envelope. "Your grandfather believed the only way to heal was to face the truth," he said. "The inheritance goes to the one who can accept the past and forgive." Anna looked at her family, then at herself. She realized she was the only one who hadn't run from the secrets, the only one who had forgiven. She opened the envelope. Inside was a simple note, "You are the heir. Use it to heal, not to hurt." Anna accepted the inheritance, but refused to keep it for herself. She divided the estate among her family, using part of the fortune to fund therapy and support for those who needed it. She restored the manor, turning it into a retreat for families in crisis. The family began to heal, slowly rebuilding trust. The riddles had forced them to confront their darkest truths, but they had also given them a chance to start over. Anna visited her grandfather's grave, leaving a single white rose. "Thank you," she whispered, "for giving us the chance to be honest." The inheritance puzzle was solved, not with greed, but with courage and forgiveness. If you believe in the power of truth and forgiveness, share this story with someone who needs hope. What would you do if your family's fortune depended on facing the darkest secrets? Let us know in the comments below.